and welcome back to Creative Sparks. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Bailey, and I'm here to show you all another easy at-home art project that you can do. Today what we're going to be doing is something called Smushed art painting. It's a great project for younger kids because it's really hands-on project without the mess. It's great. It's great for learning sensories as well, such as sight and touch. Like I said, it's a very hands-on project. You're gonna be feeling the cool paint and seeing how colors mix well together. For this project, here's your supply list. You're gonna need some paint, and that's gonna be colors of your choice. Those craft tubes work really well, craft paint tubes work really well for this project, but really any paint is gonna be fine. For your base of the project, you're gonna need cardstock or mixed media paper, something thick enough to hold paint on it, or if you happen to have canvas boards, that is perfect. And then you're gonna need either plastic wrap or Ziploc bags that will cover the canvas board or cardstock that you're gonna be using. And then if you're gonna be using the Ziploc bags, you're gonna need some scissors as well. And if you're using, I forgot to put on here, if you're using plastic wrap, it might come in handy to have some tape to tape down the plastic wrap to your work area, but it is not necessary. But other than that, let's get started right away. So before we begin, just to make sure that you have all of your supplies like we always do. So I have a canvas board. You can also use mixed media paper or cardstock, a plastic bag or plastic wrap, color paint of your choice, and scissors if you are going to be using a plastic bag. So to begin, it's a very simple setup project. If you are going to be using plastic wrap, I would suggest going ahead and putting down plastic wrap on the space that you will be working, and then whenever we actually do the project, you can put another piece on top. That way it just prevents any mess getting on the table. But if you're just using the bag, it covers that for you, so you don't have to worry about that. I've chosen 3 colors. I really like these colors, but you can choose more or less. It is up to you. This is your project. And you want to be a little sparingly with the paint. You don't want huge globs of paint because then it gets really messy, and it also takes forever to dry if you do it like that. So if you like instant gratification like I do, then you won't use as much paint. But you still want to fill up that canvas, so. Alright, so I think I've covered it as much as I like, and now I'm going to do the next step. So if you're working with plastic wrap, you're just going to set this on top of the plastic that you already have, and then you will lay plastic wrap on top. If you are using a bag like I am, you're going to pick up your piece very carefully and slide it in as best you can without touching the top of the bag. There we go. And then once we have it on, it's okay that it touches the top of the bag now. You want to make sure that you seal it completely. You don't want any of that mess to get out. And now here's the fun part, because we are going to get into the artwork with our hands, but we won't get messy. So you just simply push on it wherever you feel necessary. Push those colors together, mix them around. See how those colors blend together? It's also just a really cool feeling for your touch sensory. Remember we talked about how this is a good project for touch and sight. Those are our 2 senses we're working with today. Another option you can do before we take it out of the bag or unwrap it, if you have it in a bag, it's a little easier. With plastic wrap, it'll be a little more difficult to do this process, but you can pick it up and just shake it around. Shake it around. You can even pick up the bag and kind of move things around that way. There's a lot of different things you can do here, so really get creative and figure out different ways to apply that paint to the canvas. But I think I'm finished. So if you are working with plastic wrap, just simply slowly peel off your plastic on top. If you're working with a Ziploc bag, I've found it easier to, instead of opening it and trying to pull it out, we take our scissors and we'll cut down the edge so that we can peel it just like we were using plastic wrap. So let me get that cut down, and then we can slowly lift our piece up. Dun, 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 dun. Ta-da! So I probably used more paint than I should have, just because I can tell that it's very thick in some spots. It's going to take a while to dry, but I'm really happy with the outcome, and I hope you all are happy with your outcome too, and I can't wait to see it. I hope you all share, as always, with Warren County Public Library. Share on Facebook, Instagram, whatever you got. We want to see it. There you have it. That is Smushed art painting. See, clean hands, clean hands. We love clean hands after a fun art project. I hope you all enjoyed that hands-on project. And then, like I said earlier, I can't wait to see your all's outcomes with it. They're all going to be so different and so beautiful. I just know it. One thing I forgot to mention in that video is what you can do with this artwork. So what can you do? You can hang it on your wall and have some wall art, or if you're using paper, then you could make greeting cards out of it. You can fold it in half and have a beautiful cover on your greeting card. Or if you're using a canvas board, it wouldn't work very well on paper, but if you're using a canvas board, you can do something called resist art, which is where you put something down like tape and then you paint on top of it, and then once you're finished and it's dry, you peel up that tape and that's what's left. Or the white space will be what's left, and you have a unique design. So with that, take it, have fun with this project, and again, please share with us. We always love to see your work. And until next time, have a great day and create more art.